Motorcycle Challenge. At this very hour, competitors will be leaving Arizona, destined to head west to California, make their way through 48 states, and arriving here on Cape Breton Island at the Joan Harris Pavilion here in Sydney. Motorcyclists have a passion to explore and to see the world, and these participants are serious and hardened riders. The theme of the Hoka Hey is actually a First Nation phrase which means it's a good day to ride. And it goes with the theme of the First Nation warriors who were one with their steed. In today's world, it's the iron horse, the motorcycle. The rules of this competition are very stringent in the sense that competitors are not permitted to stay in a hotel. They must sleep within 10 feet of their iron steed. Any deviation from the planned route, they'll be disqualified. Any traffic violations, they will be disqualified. And when they do reach the finish line here in Sydney, the top contenders will be required to take a polygraph test to make certain that there is no deviation from the rules. They'll also, once they pass the polygraph test, they will then have to perform drug testing. What's at stake here today is the adventure to become one with your motorcycle, to find your inner spirit, and $575,000 worth of prizes and cash. That's the big incentive. This event is sponsored by Harley-Davidson Motorcycles. It's a Harley-only event, and they have offered up to the top finishing hog member, a member of the Harley Owners Group, a brand new 2012 Ultra Classic CVO motorcycle, plus another $19,000 in additional prizes for top hog finishers. So the stakes are very high. Cape Breton was chosen as a finish line for a number of different reasons, but the number one reason, when the organizers researched Cape Breton Island, they found that the biggest asset were the people. That the people here totally embrace the motorcycle culture and want to be a big part of it. Also, it's the beauty of our island, where we're recently designated the #1 island in North America. That was a no-brainer. They decided we have to finish there. The economic impact from this race for Cape Breton Island will be huge. The competitors that will cross the finish line bring with them an entourage of family, friends, support, some of which have been here since the first of this week, exploring and checking out our beautiful island here. Some of his most recent works include TV programs such as Miami Inc., Snoop Dogg's Fatherhood, and others. But his documentary work that he does is known around the world. In 2011, he was nominated for an Academy Award for a documentary called Gasland, and also he had another documentary in 2010 which became very important in the US. It was called Off the Chain, which became played a major role in a Supreme Court case to help create awareness for a reservation in South Dakota called Pine Ridge. It's one of the poorest reservations in the world. And what David Roma wants to do is document the situations and turmoil that they live in and make a comparison to the First Nation population here in Cape Breton Island. He wants to explore why First Nation people such as Membertou and Eskazoni have been able to become prosperous, economic driving forces in our economy, and why they're so widely accepted in a community like Cape Breton. This documentary will be submitted to all major film festivals around the world and will be televised around the world in the fall of 2012. So it gives us an opportunity to show the resources of Cape Breton, the people of Cape Breton, and what we have to offer. Each competitor, when they arrive, we anticipate they'll start arriving on August 15th. Each bike is equipped with a tracking system, so each competitor will be followed as they make their way across North America. Once they start arriving here, when the competitors arrive here at the Joan Harris Pavilion, we'll ring the bell, notifying that a competitor has arrived. Their time will then be logged. The first 5 bikes across the finish line will be quarantined to our local sponsor dealership, Ramsey Cycle and Sale, for mechanical inspection. Then on Saturday, August 20th, we'll be holding a meet and greet for the participants at Ramsey Cycle and Sales. And on Sunday, we'll have a full day of events planned with live entertainment here at the Joan Harris Pavilion. Also, each competitor will be issued a copy of the Motorcycle Tour Guide. This is a motorcycle cyclist Bible. In it is a huge section on Cape Breton Island, so we want the competitors to stay once they get here, relax, and enjoy Cape Breton Island. I'd like to ask Mr. Wilford Ramsey from our sponsoring dealer to come forward and say a few words on the Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge.
Well, I'd just like to, say a few words in respect to the challenge that's ahead of these riders. It's pretty amazing. I can't imagine doing 10,000 miles and sleeping 10 feet away from my motorcycle for however many days it takes to do it, but it sounds like quite a challenge and quite an experience. Harley-Davidson involvement is also wonderful to see, and Dealey Harley-Davidson Canada has their own sponsored rider, John Ibbotson, and I'd like to wish John all the best on his ride across this amazing event. So, and the documentary portion of all this is just very exciting, and I've seen some of the work the gentleman who's doing the documentary has done before, and it's great stuff. So we should really look forward to whatever comes out of that. So yeah, just on behalf of our shop, Ramsey Cycle and Sport, we'd like to welcome the riders when they get here and hope all goes well and everybody makes it here safely. That's it.
Thanks, Trevor.
Thank you, Wilford. I guess the big thing here, some responsibility falls on the general public and the motorcycle population here in Cape Breton Island. I would ask everyone to please embrace these competitors. After over 10,000 miles, we want to show them who we are and what we have to offer here. So when you see the competitors here in the future, please take the time to stop and introduce yourself. Because Cape Breton Island is a very unique place. It's the only place like this in the world.